right, let's move on to a subject that's near and dear to all of our hearts.
Yeah, especially you and Mark.
Tim Tebow is back in the news. Tim Tebow's back in the news.
He loves it.
The Eagles came out yesterday and said the reason they signed him is because he is greatly improved as a passer. That's what they saw on tape or in person or whatever.
I thought it was much improved. As much as not.
But the guy in charge of their personnel also said that a lot of the reason they signed him is because of the possibility that the new two-point conversion rule will be passed. What happens if the two-point conversion rule isn't passed? Does Tebow have a shot at making that team?
As a linebacker?
My man. My man. Woodrow?
This segment is sponsored by Brady Quinn, Postmobile. Because Mark Kiszla is the same guy who said Brady Quinn was going to lead the Broncos to the Super Bowl, so I don't pay much attention to what
I had faith in Brady Quinn when he came here, and he's a better quarterback than Tim Tebow.
You were just taken by his good looks and physical stature, weren't you?
It broke your heart when those rumors weren't true that Brady Quinn was going to start in that playoff game. Do you think, in retrospect, that Brady Quinn would have led them to a victory over Pittsburgh?
I'll say no.
Well, you guys want to rip
Tebow's one shining moment. I'm not going to spit on that.
Yeah, but you guys rip on my ass because I like Tebow.
I like Tim Tebow,
and he had a great year.
I wish he would marry one of John Elway's daughters.
Okay, let's say.
John doesn't wish that.
If Tebow had come back,
it's another reason John loves me.
If Manning hadn't signed with the Broncos, they would have drafted
Brandon Weeden.
Yeah, from Oklahoma State.
Okay, well, we know he can't play dead.
No.
So
he's not as good as Brady Quinn.
So Tebow would have been the quarterback for another year. Is that, or do you think they would have?
I think they would have broomed his butt.
Okay, let's say he comes back.
John just didn't want him here.
Yeah.
Let's say that he does come back for the next year. Let's say that. How many playoff games do you think he would have won the next year?
Playoff games?
Yeah.
First of all, the league.
No, don't change the question.
Zero.
The question is zero.
They would have had a losing
Well, how many
record.
did they win that year with Peyton Manning playoff games?
Zero.
Okay, all right. So he would have won
You're
just
right.
as many
You're right.
playoff games as
Tim
Peyton
Tebow
Manning.
is just as good as Peyton
He
Manning.
would have won as many
You're right.
playoff games as a dead man. Yeah, okay. And I'm not calling Peyton
Okay,
dead.
do you believe Tim Tebow will start this season in games for the Philadelphia Eagles?
God, no. He might not even
You
make
want
the
to get
roster.
in on a bet? We have a bet for $1, and he loses all his bets to me.
Okay.
He will play.
I've lost one bet to him.
He will play in the first game.
He will? As a linebacker?
Tight end? Fullback? What?
Do you want him
Wedge
on this?
buster?
Do you want to bet $1 he doesn't play in the first game?
No, I don't want to bet $1 that he doesn't play. But
so you think so you're agreeing with me that he'll play in the first game?
No, I'm not agreeing with you. I just don't want to bet you because you are
It's $1.
Okay, I'll bet you $1 he doesn't play in the first game.
Okay, good.
Well, you know what that
I
means?
doubled my money
if,
here.
If he doesn't play in the first game, it probably means he doesn't make the team.
That's what I'm saying, that he's not going to make the team. If he's on the roster, you got to put him out there.
Do you know what his percentage is of scoring from the 5-yard line?
What is it?
88%.
He's the best.
Well, no, but you're
He's
talking.
just the best.
I'd
rather him.
Gary
have him
Kubiak
than
needs a
Peyton Manning.
fullback. Tim Tebow.
I'm
They
not
should have
talking about
signed
the
Tim
Broncos
Tebow.
and Tebow. You're the one that keeps bringing up Tebow. I sit here every day. I don't ever bring up Tebow. You bring him up every day because you just want to.
'Cause it's fun.
You want to twist the knife. You just want to twist the knife. I'm saying to you that when they pass that, you know they're going to pass that rule because they want to make the 2-point conversion more of a factor in the NFL
Correct.
scoring, and they want to eliminate the kick as much as possible.
Yes.
You saw Cordell Stewart play up in Boulder. You saw him as Slash at Pittsburgh.
Right.
What was he good for? He was good for until he became starting quarterback, and he wasn't much of a starting quarterback.
No.
He was great for 2-point conversions, for in the red zone, for offbeat
Playing all
kind
over
of
the
thing.
field.
Yeah, he's called Slash.
X factor.
I am telling you that Chip Kelly is going to use it. Mark, Sam Bradford's not a 2-point conversion guy.
No.
That's a handoff to
Right.
old
Especially with
Frank
two
Gore,
knee
kind of
injuries.
thing. Or what's it?
Mark
They're
Sanchez.
going to put him in at the 1.5-yard line,
They do have DeMarco Murray
and
now.
he scored everything. You saw it.
They
You
do
were
have
with us.
DeMarco Murray now.
You saw it. You saw it in Miami.
He
You
is very
saw it against the
dismissive of you.
Jets. He can score, and he's got that jump pass right in his pocket
Yeah, great.
that he did at Florida. And
Maybe
he
he should
can
play
throw
in the
it.
NBA.
You can talk about how poor a passer is. Hell, I can throw it a yard and a half. I mean, anybody can
But
throw
can
it.
you jump while you're passing it? Hey, that segment was
Phil
sponsored by
Mickelson. You bring in Phil Mickelson. He can jump.
by Tim Tebow's biggest fan, John Elway. John Elway Cadillac in Park Meadows, Colorado's #1 Cadillac dealer.